This conference will now be recorded.
Hi all, welcome to the next session on SAP enhancements. In the last few classes, we have seen what exactly the user exits, customer exits. In the customer exits, we have seen the CI includes and the function exits, but we didn't talk about the menu exits. Menu exits are simple guys. If you want to enhance the menu navigations, we are going to use a menu exits, but we never do the menu exits, guys. Okay. So that's the functionality of the menu exits, but I don't explore much on menu exits. Okay, I didn't see in my almost 14 years experience, I never implemented the menu exits. But the function exits, the screen exits are very important. And also we have seen the um, BAdIs, and in the BAdIs we have seen that as well as the kernel BAdI. The kernel BAdIs are into two types. One is the implicit enhancement, another one is the explicit enhancement. And what exactly the implicit enhancement and explicit? Can you off and on? So implicit is already SAP has given some points, and that place only you can implement your code where there is no access code is required, and it supports in the upgrade, and SAP will support if there is a bug. But there is a place I have. Let's take an example. I have always the implicit enhancements will be at starting of your block and ending of your block, guys. Let's take an example. Form end form. Beginning of the form and end of the form, it will give the section. And method end method, beginning of the method and end of the method, it will give the double quotes, implicit enhancements. Like this, any block it will give start of the point and end of the point. But if you want to write the code in between the start of your block and end of your block, so by using implicit enhancement, it is not possible. So definitely you have to go for an explicit enhancement. So the explicit enhancement are two types. One is the enhancement point and enhancement section. So yesterday you have seen the enhancement point and enhancement section. So what exactly the difference between enhancement point and section is? So if it is in a point, we can add our own code, guys, on top of the existing code. But if you create an enhancement section, it will replace the SAP code and you are going to write your code, guys. So totally suppose there is a code which you want to replace with your own code, we are going to use an enhancement section. So with this enhancement, we can add the custom code wherever we want, but it will replace the SAP standard code, guys. Very dangerous. Okay, don't do these kind of things, guys. The enhancement section is very dangerous. Or else suppose when there is a requirement, you don't want to execute the standard code, you want to add your own code, that time we have to prepare the enhancement section. Okay, where you want to add only your code, then we have to use only explicit enhancement point. Section will replace the existing code, but point will add the our own code, guys, new code. That's an enhancement point and enhancement section. So these all implicit enhancement and explicit enhancement comes as part of the kernel BAdI or new BAdI, guys. So that's what we have seen. And the differences I have given somewhere where it is gone here. I have given somewhere the difference between new BAdIs and old BAdIs. This is the thing, is why it's coming here. Okay. So anyway, so this is the difference between the classic and new BAdIs, guys. Classic and new BAdIs. See, BAdI object. With a classic BAdIs, a BAdI object created by calling the factory class method, guys. Factory class. What is the class? CL underscore exit handler and method. That is a method, guys. So that is a get instant. This we call it a factory method and referenced via the variable. With the new BAdI, the ABAP statement get BAdI as a handler of the class BAdI method, guys. This is a difference. So here we use the factory class, factory method, but in the new BAdI, the statement above statement is the get BAdI, guys. So that's a difference. And so performance point of view, the new BAdIs are faster compared to the older BAdIs, guys. That's a difference between new BAdI and old BAdI. So it's new concept, the new BAdI and kernel BAdI is. And enhancement point, they may ask this kind of questions. What is the difference between enhancement section and enhancement point? So enhancement point, you can add your code, you can add your custom code. The existing code will work as it is. But if it is an enhancement section, the SAP standard code will be replaced with your custom code, guys. That's in a section. So that's the difference between point and section. So definitely this is an entry question in terms of the enhancement framework and explicit enhancement point. But if you want to implement an explicit enhancement in SAP ECC, you need to have an access key. And in S4HANA, no need to have an access key, guys. So even I thought S4HANA also there is an option to, it will ask for the access key, but the installation based on your system installation, it will ask, guys. If you install, definitely we need to have an access key for your system, it will ask for the access key. So if you don't select that option, it doesn't ask for the access key. It's all based on your the installation purpose, guys. So I think you have changed without any access key. Yes. So your system is not required to change the access. To change any object, no need to have any access keys. It's all purely based on your system installation. Sometimes they may ask, so no, in my system, without access key, I cannot change anything. You need to answer that. So it's all depends on your installation type. If you check, need to have an access key, definitely need to have an access key for the standard objects to change it. If you don't select it, it doesn't ask for the access key, guys. So that's the enhancement. And we have seen the enhancement framework, BAdIs and all. The two more things we have is the um, in the enhancements, we have BTEs, guys, business transaction events. So most of the times the BTEs are used for the FI module, guys. So we almost use the BTEs for the FI module. See here, user exists, customer exists, menu exists to enhance the menu bars, guys. Not much important. I don't bother about this. And BAdIs, you have seen enhancement framework, and BTEs we are going to see now in today's class, business transaction events. This is also important. And also FQ events in the S4 now. This we are most of the times we will use for the FICO. These events are FICA, guys. FICO and FICA, there is a difference. Okay, finance and controlling. FICA, it's finance and contract account receivables and payables. Okay, what exactly the FICO and how it exactly it is integrated with SD and MM, and so what are the tables we are going to use frequently use in the finance? Very important, guys, finance. Okay, so what are the transactions we use in the finance? That's first I will discuss, then later I will go to the BTE, guys, because the business also important for the transactions. Okay, so what exactly the finance, how exactly it is integrated with the SD and MM, that we will see in the today's class. Then later I will take it to the technical, guys. Technical is very easy, guys. You can learn anywhere. BT, you can easily learn it. But the thing is, the functional, the business, the system you should understand. So today I'm going to talk about the system rather than the technical. Okay, let's take an example of I have a sales. This is my, I will give the shortcuts. This is my sales. So one company which is having an same, we can say Amazon only will take the, I'll go to back to the demo. So we have an Amazon, the company, and we have the two, two modules. One is MM, right? So Amazon going to sell the products to the customers, right? Here the customer comes. Here the customer comes, and Amazon is going to sell the products to the customers, right? So it sells the products to the SD process. That process we call it's an SD. The selling the product to the customer. It's in the sales and distribution. And here, next one is, guys, Amazon is going to buy the products from the vendor, guys. Amazon doesn't manufacture it. Amazon is going to manufacture the product? No. So they are going to get the products from the vendors, right? So when Amazon is going to buy the products from vendors, definitely what they need to do Amazon should uh, pay the amount, pay the amount. Amazon will pay to the vendor, right? This we call it's a name. Okay. What I can say, account payables and receivables. See, this is an account payable, guys. This comes under the process of account payables. AP, we call it in a shortcut in finance. AP means it's an account payables. So here the payments goes to the vendor. Always the account payments, the payments goes to the vendor, guys. And here customer, Amazon will sell the product to the customer, and customer is going to pay the amount to the company. Yes, the customer is going to pay the amount to the Amazon. So this is my customer. This is my customer, guys. Okay, this is my customer. Okay, he is my customer. He is going to okay. So he, sorry, he looks like the candidate. Recently, one girl married. Okay, he looks like same way. So he's the guy, and he's going to pay the amount to the company. So company point of view, it's an account receivables. It's an account receivables, guys. Okay. So in FI we have account payables and account receivables. So when exactly the FI integration comes? So this process also I can say it's an FI. Here also FI comes into picture, and also here also the FI comes into the picture. Here also the FI comes into the picture. Okay. So when exactly the FI is integrated with the SD, when exactly the MM is integrated with FI, guys. So whenever you know the sales process, right? What is the sales process? Enquiry, quotation, order, delivery, shipping, or shipping, delivery. Sorry, shipping, invoice, or invoice shipping based on the customer type. Whenever the invoice is created, one FI document will be created, guys. So as soon as a invoice is created, invoice or billing document, which is created in VBRK, okay, a accounting document will be created, guys. A accounting document, a finance document will be created. A finance document will be created. Okay, and it goes to the a finance document will be created. That finance document, it's an SD, and SD means always it's a customer paying, right? Customer has to pay. So if the customer prepaid, right, the accounting document will be cleared. So first it will create as an open document, open item. Okay, then once the customer pays, it becomes a clear document, guys. Okay, so the accounting document will be available in BKPF, the table, and BS easy. These are two tables, guys. So these tables will have an accounting documents. So one is the BKPF. Okay, maybe I will go to the new slide. When it will be created, guys, as soon as the a invoice document creates, a invoice document or billing document created from sales, a accounting document will be created, guys. Accounting document will be created, and that post in the BKPF and BSEZ tables. So go to the tables now. New slide. So maybe new slides. Process: create transaction, change transaction, display transaction. Some of the important header and item tables. So this is my always my picture, guys, and this is my description. Description, and let's create, change, display, and tables. I can say it's in a header and item. And go to the functional. Who are teaching the functional, they also doesn't teach this thing, guys. How exactly the SD is integrated with FI. So I ask the questions to the FI consultant who comes to here. They doesn't tell this answer. How exactly the, first of all, if they doesn't this basic, they don't know what exactly they are teaching, guys. Okay, the functional is important. So description. Okay, first let me go to the invoice. I will start with invoice. So the transactions, VF01 and VF02 and VF03, and at a table, VBRK and VBRP, guys. As soon as the invoice created, though the data invoice document will be created in VBRK table and the items will be created in the VBRP table. Immediately a accounting document will be created, guys. So this I can say accounting document. So the transaction to post the document FB01, FB02 and FB03. This is a posting document, is nothing but it's an accounting document, guys. Okay, so that the posting can be made in two ways. Okay, I can post a document if I receive the amount from the customer, and as well as I can post a document whenever I pay the amount to the vendor as well, guys. So this can be two ways. One is account payables or account receivable. Both ways I can do in a posting document. Okay, first if I post amount to the from the customer, it's in a positive amount. So I am getting the money, I will save it, right? If I pay the money to the vendor, it's in a negative amount, guys. So we are paying the amount from our company to the others. So I put it, it's in a negative amount. It's in a credit amount. If I get the amount, it's in a debit amount, guys. So debit or yeah, debit amount. So the transactions are, all accounting documents will be created in BKPF and BSEZ. So you all see, guys, if you remember all these transactions and tables, it's very easy to handle, guys. So, but you should know how exactly the business accounting document will be created, guys. And whenever the accounting document will be created, okay, so it's in a, suppose when it comes as a customer point of view, it's in an open item. First a open item document will be created. So a open item document will be created, guys. So with the positive amount, I do not have any transactions, but the open items for the customers, it's in a BS ID. It's an open item for the customer, and also there is an unmore table, guys. BS ID, sorry, BS AD. It's in a closed item, guys. Closed items. Let's take an example of I bought this cell phone. So whenever a invoice is created, immediately one document will be created in BKPF, as well as the document will be stored in the BS ID table, which works like an open item. So okay, 55,000 as an open item. So I selected a credit card or debit card, and I submitted. I did the payment. Whenever you did the payment, a clearing document will be created. So the clearing document will be created, stored in the BSAD table, guys. It's not closed. I can say it's in a clearing document will be created, guys. So that's in a clearing document. Okay. So even the clearing documents. So we have different kind of transactions for the clearing document. So clear documents. One is the F-32. it is for the to clear customer line items. This is one of the transaction code, guys. F dash 32. So we have different transaction. F dash 32. It's a clear customer line items. Perfect. And F dash 44 and clear vendor line items case. See, F dash, it's a clear document items. It's for the customers. It's for the customers. Vendors, it's an F dash 44. Okay, to clear vendor line items. Okay, and the tables also says, but vendor line items, whenever you, if it is an open, it's in a BSIK. It's in a vendor open item. F5 guys, this is an F5 open item. So vendor F5 open item and simple BSAK. It's an a vendor cleared item. So either D means customer, K means vendor guys. Transaction, compare the transaction XD01, XD02, XD03, right? D stands for customer. Vendor XK01, XK02, XK03. Here also the open items, also the tables are BSID, BSAD. ID open and AD is clear. And BSIK, BSAK. IK is open, AK is clear, guys. So this is the some of the tables in FI. And also guys, sometimes whenever I want to post in a document, sometimes I park the document, guys. I park the document. So before posting it, I park it. Maybe sometimes I need to have an approval. Suppose if I want to clear the amount to the customer, sorry, vendor, so I need to give an approval as a manager. I will give an approval, then only it will post it to the my vendor guys. Okay. So let's take an example of I have generated a salary for the contract employee. Okay. So before posting my salary to the contract employee as a manager, finance manager, I need to govern. I need to see exactly if this guy works for 20 days, 22 days or not. Okay, if it is 22 days, then only I will pay the full salary. Otherwise, I will deduct the salary, guys. So before posting it, I need to park in a document, guys. If you want to park the document, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you want to park the document, park document, the transaction code is FBV1, FBV2, FBV3. Okay, tables I will give later. And post parked document. Yes, I did a validation. After my validation, I need to post the document. Then the transaction is FBV0, guys. Post parked document FBV0. Okay, so these are all the some of the okay integration between the SD and uh, SD and finance, and also in MM side also, guys. You know the what is the flow of the MM? Can anybody tell? Requisition, vendor list, vendor selection, request for quotation, and purchase order, goods receipt, and goods invoice. That's in a transaction of Miro, right? Yes. Whenever it is done Miro, it's in a goods invoice. Whenever it is done, here also a material accounting document will be created, guys. A material accounting document will be created. Okay, accounting document, but it's in a purchase document. Sorry, purchasing accounting document will be created. Purchase accounting document will be created. Okay, So the accounting document here, side, will start here. Okay. So the purchase accounting documents will be stored in our material document number, guys. Otherwise, I can say it's in a material document number. Okay. The transactions are, the tables are MK, PF, MS, easy, guys. These are the two tables which we are going to use it. MKPF and MS, easy, guys. It's in the material documents. All other, the integration here, MKPF and MS, easy. But all other transactions are same, guys. The vendor transactions are the posting transactions are also same. FB01, FB02, FB03, FB05. Only the accounting document is the stored in the MK, PF and MS easy transactions, guys. Okay, this is a material document number, accounting document header. This is an header table. This is an header table. This is an item table. MS is in a item table. But as a company, as an Amazon, so we are getting some amount, we are losing some amount, we are paying some amount to the vendor. We are, is Amazon is going to sell the product with loss? No, guys. No, definitely they are going to have a margin, right? But how do you calculate the profits? How do you calculate? This is very, very important. Profitability analysis in FI. So how the profits will be calculated? So the concept in the FI is GL accounting, guys. That's exactly the profitability analysis. GL account. What is GL account? Okay. So for every company, we will be having GL accounts. GL account. What is GL? General Ledger account, guys. This is a GL account, General Ledger account. Okay, actually, I'm not a FI consultant, guys. Just based on my technical knowledge, I'm explaining this concept. Okay, so this is my General Ledger account. So if I post the amount to the customer, it's in a positive amount to my company. If I post the amount to my vendor, it's my negative amount, guys. So I post the positive amounts, I post the negative amounts, and it will clear positive and negative, and it will show the remaining balance. The remaining balance is my profitable balance, guys. That's an GL account. We have an GL accounting posting, and the GL accounting posting, the transaction codes are SM01. It starts with FB only. FB star F such. FB. See the GL account. GL view. See FB01 post document, change document, display document, and general posting for ledger group, display split document, document changes, post with will post, and as well as we clear it, guys. See, so exactly when it will come, guys, post with clearing. Normally there are two types of customer. I'm a postpaid customer. See, I'm the, yeah, perfect. So I'm the postpaid customer. Okay, I bought this and it is an EMI. Okay, what I will do, I will create a one document which is an open accounting document, and monthly I am clearing it. First month I paid 5,000. Yes, my negative amount 5,000. Second month minus 5,000. Third month minus 5. Every time it creates a clearing document. But I paid once single shot. So a open item will be created, as well as you cleared, since you cleared immediately, a clearing document will be created also, guys. So that is a post with the clearing document. The transaction code is FB05, guys. So you can list out, no problem. Okay. So post with clearing. The transaction is FB05. Okay. I would like to, sometimes, guys, I need to reverse. There is some error. I need to reverse it. So I will tell the one case, guys, reversing document. So I posted the document and I paid the I paid the amount. What happened? It goes to the bank, but maybe you have given some wrong account number. Bank will accept, guys, your payments. It will accept into your IFSC code, but again it will check for the bank account. If the bank account does not exist, it will reverse the your amount into your account, guys. So we are going to do a reversing returns are reverse. So to do to this FB08 FB08, guys. I will put something. Okay, it's a reverse document FB08. Next, I want a GL account posting, guys. I think see, clear GL account, clear customer, clear vendor, GL account posting. I think F-02. See, guys, GL account posting F-02, guys. So in the GL account level, I can post the document. GL account posting F-02, guys. And also, guys, GL account, when you post it, there is some tables, guys. Open items and cleared items for the GL accounts. SC11, I forgot the table. BS F4, BSAD customers, BSAK vendors, uh, BSAS, BSAS, guys. See, this is the see, it's in a cleared items. AS, I think IS. It seems one more is BSIS. Yeah, it's for the open items, guys. See, so GL account, GL account. Okay, open items. What is the table? BSIS. Okay, cleared items. It's in a BSAS, guys. So this is the transactions. So maybe one more thing, guys. I would like to see. I have an Airtel, or I have an ICICI Bank. I am implementing in a SAP. Okay, at the month of the ending, month end, I need to see what are the customers which are due and what are all the customer which are paid, guys. So how can you see the customer line items, open items and cleared items? Open item means if it is in a due, it is an open item. If it is in a cleared item, it is cleared, it is in a cleared item, right? The transaction code is FBL5N. Even we have seen this, right? FBL5N. So some enhancement I did this FBL5N, guys. See, now you can see customer line item display. Let's take an example of company code 001. Execute. You can see the no items, all items. Select all items. Okay. Hmm. Uh, delete the date. Execute. Hmm. Delete. Execute. Long selection. All items, normal items. Okay. It is, see, guys, it is bringing all the line items. See, maybe it may take some time. So these are all the customer line items till today in this uh, all company codes. It will get. So this is today's class is very important for your resume, guys. So you can talk a lot of things. Okay. They may ask in finance what are all the tables transactions used. You can do this And SD, MM, we have seen a lot of transactions, guys. And also HR, I have introduced SD, MM, HR, and FICO. Even FICA also I will introduce after some time. Always the process is same, FICO and FICA. The tables and transactions will be changed. Okay, the process, the integration is same. Can we stop, because it is bringing all the items from all company codes. Stop the transaction. Okay, uh, where I can get it. SE's table level also I can see. Based on that I will select it. I will get some open items from the this table. And what is the company code which is having open items? So company code is 005 is having lot of entries. See, I'm taking in a test data. So FBL5N, and what is the company code? 005, right? So this is the company code which is having the things and all items, and also all the document, guys. Barcode document, every document I need to get it. See, it is fetching only one company code. I am selecting the data. This will select the data from the tables only, BS ID and BS AD. So here, see that red is red means still it is an open. This customer has to pay, guys. See, the customer is, who is the customer? So the customer is 600 is the customer number. So I can run in a report. I did in a report. Yeah, this customer name is this, street is this, and this customer has to pay this money amount, guys. The total amount which you need to pay is 12,266 euros. You need to pay it, guys. That's the name. Customer open it line item display, guys. That's a transaction. FBL 5N. So the transaction is FBL customer line items display, FBL 5N. It's a reporting transaction, guys. Every company, as a manager, I need to see what all the customer which are in due. So maybe in the same like we have FBL 3N, FBL 3N, I think, which is for the GL account line item display. GL account line item display. Okay, FBL3N. Okay, next we have vendor line item display, FBL1N. So the vendor line item display. It's an FBL1N, guys. Control S. Line item means whether it is in a cleared or open, both comes as a line item, guys. So if it is in a open item, it will show in the red color. If it is in a cleared item, it will show in the green color, guys. See, I will show in the table level. Wait. So maybe you go here. Okay. What is the? Okay, we have only this. Okay, all items. Select all items. See, guys. See. So you can see the document. This document is an open item. This document is a cleared item. Or you may have the question, right? So what is the difference between the open item and cleared item, right? I told there are two tables. This is a custom. What line item? It's a vendor line item, guys. So what is the database table which is having open items for the vendor? BSIK. Go here and put the vendor line item. Document number is the vendor line item. See, BELNR is the. See, guys, how many key fields we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fields as in a key fields, guys. Very big table this is. Why? Because it's in a transactional data. Okay, every customer will do a lot of transactions. So transactional data, we have in a this, and maybe I can take the document number. This is my document number. This is my document number and execute. And we have line items. See how many line items we have. Maybe I will take the fiscal year as well, guys. So what is the fiscal year of this? No, no, no. So if you see here, fiscal year is also important. Double click. See, you can see the company code, vendor 1000, company code 005. What is the posting date? Bill date. Okay, date is okay. Clearing on 2019. Okay, I can say fiscal year is 2009. Okay, and execute. See, so vendor, there are vendors are different. Which vendor it is? 1000 is the vendor. No, 2009. Maybe I will take out sometimes. Don't think that this becomes a fiscal year. And we'll give the vendor, guys. What is the vendor? 1000. 1000 is the vendor. And execute. See, guys, 1000 is a vendor. And also the year is fiscal year. I should get a fiscal year, guys. Here, line item 1, company code, GL account, document number. This document number. This. Okay, every year there is some postings. And 2005, what is 2009? Document date 2009 is there? No. So see, what is the amount of this? What is the amount? 210919. Where I am checking, is it open item or cleared item? Sorry, I am checking in the open item. You should not check in the open item. You have to check in the cleared item. BSAK. Sorry. Oh, sorry. BSAK. Okay. The document number is this. It's a clearing document, right? So I am checking the BSAK and click on this. And also you need to check the vendor. Vendor is the 1000 and execute. And you can see the amount. Yeah, this is the document, guys. So 2009, say exactly you can see this is a yeah, this is a clearing. See, it is telling clearing date. Okay, clearing document. See the document number of the clearing document. This is the exact the open posting document is this. Whenever you clear it, it creates a clearing document, guys. So here you can see the type of the document type. Okay, there are a lot of parameters which you can see, guys. Reference posting receivers. So exactly, always you need to see the data, guys. So data is analysis is important. So you need to search for the proper data. You need to look at the tables, and based on the table data, you need to write the logic, guys. Okay, blindly if you write based on the Google, you don't get a lot of bugs are going to come, guys. So check the transactions, check the tables, then write the logic, guys. So that's the learning of the system. Okay, just if you do the copy paste, you will not get any subject. So this is the way. First you need to do an analysis first, and what exactly this transaction, what are the tables involved. Okay, then prepare for yourself, then write the code, guys. Okay, so that's it from the functional point of view, and tomorrow we'll see the business transactions event on this functional transaction FI. Yeah, the transaction itself, BTE, the business transaction events. Business, wait, you're asking functional questions. Okay, business transaction events. So normal, there are 2 years. One is the calendar year. Calendar year is always starts from January 1st to the December 31st. But my financial year starts from March to the March. The financial year is nothing but in a fiscal year, guys. Okay. So business transaction event, the shortcut is BTE. The transaction is BTE. And the transaction is FIBF. The transaction itself, it starts with the FI. So most of the FI transactions, SAP is given a business transaction events case. Something, if any enhancement in FI, always you need to think not the user exits, not the BAdIs, not the customer exits. Think about the BTEs. That's the functionality. How we can enhance the standard transactions in FI. We'll see in the tomorrow's class. To make you understand the FI, I came to here, and also in your resume also you see a lot of this kind of transactions case. Okay, so that's it for the day. That's it. Thank you all. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. So guys,